All right, Cancer. This is another one of my reads that I did. I actually loved the response that I got with the Modern Love Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and do a read. The first one will be general love meaning. The next video will be single and loving it. The next one will be ready for love and dating. After that, it'll be commitment and relationship. And then struggle and relationship. And the end is the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm back home. I enjoyed myself as much as I could. I'm trying not to be negative in regards to it. Also, I have the Black Hollywood Romance Oracle deck. So I'm going to use that. That just came in the mail. And also the Messages of Love. So I'll take it how it comes and go from there. Thank you. This is for my Cancers only. Cross watchers are welcome. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. So let's see what first card comes out. I'm only going to pull 3 cards, and then I'll clarify with the 3 cards and go from there. I'm going to give you my analogy. I'll also give you the other readers' analogies of what they mean, what they think the signs mean. But then at the end of the read, I'll go ahead and I'll explain to you what the general love meaning is from this actual tarot deck. So the card that came over is the King of Wands. And I don't want to read in reversals. If it comes out, I'll give you both meaning. So the King of Wands energy in regular tarot is a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. So this is the King of Wands energy that came out. It's security, it's warmth, and it's also strength. So that is the energy for you, Cancer, in regards to the general love meaning. Yeah, take what resonates. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, the world is waiting. Check out my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot. And also, this is the Phoenix Empath Intuitive. Yeah, so there you have it. Let's see. So we have the King of Wands here. So you are a true leader, of course. You lead from the heart, of course, and you inspire others to do bigger, you inspire others to do more and dream bigger. These cards came out. I'm not going to take these, but I can tell you there is some type of ending that's happening. The Tower is here. The Seven of Wands is here. The Three of Swords is here. The Ace of Wands is here. The Ace of Swords. The Chariot are card. The King of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Death. The Three of Pentacles. And the Magician. Somebody's manifesting. Just with these cards being here, you're leading. And then the Page of Wands. This is... excuse me. The Page of Wands energy is like a... I can't get my words together, but the Page of Wands energy is like someone like that's passionate, someone that's searching for loyalty, you know, someone also Page of Wands energy. And let me just say this: yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. The only thing that is real is the present moment. So that is what the Page of Wands energy is. So that is where we are. We're not holding on to anything. We're leading by example in this situation. The Page of Wands is here. You know what? I think I might just go ahead and take this energy, because there is some kind of ending. There is some kind of ending with this leadership role. The Tower is here. Look at this. There is a guy here. Tower is endings to make new beginnings happen. You know, that's the Tower energy. So whatever you're ending, it's like disruption. There's disruption. There's the unexpected ending that's coming to a situation. So you're leading in regards to this ending. There is a Seven of Wands. You know, I would be wrong if I told you that I wasn't going to take this energy because of the way it came out. Somebody is meant to hear this. So this is the general love meaning again. So Seven of Wands energy. Now, here it is. I'm going to take these cards, but I'm going to have to tell you the analogy of everything. So this is going to be a little bit longer than everything, than a normal reading. So please like, share, subscribe. Help me build my community. Help me build my team. I love the messages. I don't deal with negative messages, so I'll go ahead and delete them. But here we are, the Seven of Wands energy, okay? Seven of Wands is victory. It's some type of defensive energy too. So you're leading, you're ending, and there's a defense mechanism that's happening with the Seven of Wands coming here. We have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak. Heartbreak comes when there are certain types of liberation or finding a way out in regards to a situation. So again, let's talk about this. King of Wands, leading, Tower, endings for new beginnings. Seven of Wands, being defensive. heartbreak as well. There's flash flood warnings around here where I'm at. And yes, I just came from my little vacation. So in the regards to this energy, there is also the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is having the courage and being, and being positive in the same instance, and following the desires that you have, that's the Ace of Wands energy. The Ace of Wands also is letting your path be guided by your creative gifts and your passions and also your drive. So in the process of this energy here, there is endings, there's new beginnings, there's endings so new beginnings can happen, there's heartbreak, and there's also coming through this. And then we have the Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords is seeking clarity in a situation, and a vision is the roadmap to your success. So now that there's endings, there is also new beginnings. But the Ace energy is here. Pretty much the majority of the aces are here, and it's having that sharp mind and reasoning mind and actually illuminating in regards to the things. Then we have, okay, lo and behold, our energy, which is the Cancer energy. The Chariot is here. And so the Chariot is motion, and it's having confidence in regards to this situation. So the triumph of will in hard times. So again, I said I didn't want to take all of these cards, but I'm going to go ahead. So bear with me at the end when I use the analogy here. So far, remember, red hearts if you made it through it, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. We have the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is someone that's confident. The Queen of Wands is someone that has confidence and shines from the inside. When you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock it without caring what others think. So that is what the Queen of Wands energy is. We also have the Page of Cups. We have pages here. So the Page of Cups here, remember, pages at the bottom of the deck. But the Page of Cups in this energy, it says, let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and the dreams the fuel of creation. So we are, as Cancers, very creative. We are very confident in this energy. It was just our birthday. Cancer season is over as of today, but we are making sure we are getting through what it is that we need to go through. There is a death energy. The death energy is endings that make transformation and rebirth possible. So we are in the process of rebirth, but we also have the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration. Three of Pentacles in regular tarot is like teamwork, collaboration, and seeing good results. So I think in regards to all of these endings, all this Tower, we got the Tower, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Death card here. There's endings in order for new beginnings to happen. And then we have the Magician. The Magician is manifesting. The Magician manifests the things that we want. We are using our intuition as the High Priestess. This is not out here, but it's using knowledge to manifest change. So we're changing a situation, Cancer. The King of Wands being here is leaders. So we have the leaders, and we have the leader, and we have the Magician. Again, the Magician is like manifesting, and the wheel, it's using your awareness, concentration, and having the power to take action in regards to whatever it is. So this, I'm also going to pull from the, what is it? The, I don't know what this is called. This is the Messages of Love energy. I'm going to pull this, and I'm not going to change this deck up. So this will be juicy by the end of the day. Boundaries, and acceptance. So again, everything happens for a reason. So that's the reason for this Tower moment. And then we have boundaries. I hope you can see this. Sorry, my grandbaby is at the door. You cannot see that. But let me try to focus it so that you'll be able to see what it is that I see. So I'm sorry about that. Yes, this is what happens when you are trying to make things work. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is for, let's see. Struggle relationships. I already did general love meaning. I did single and loving it, ready for love and dating. No, I didn't do ready for love and dating. I did committed relationships, and then now this is struggle and relationships. So let's just talk about this, Cancer. We have the King of Wands energy. I'm going to go ahead. I've already shuffled. That was my first shuffle that you've seen right ahead of this video. And now I'm going to go ahead and give you the analogy. So King of Wands, when it comes to struggle relationships, it says, here it is, liar, liar, pantaloons on fire. Someone is telling lies or isn't acting with integrity in the relationship. If this if it's you, it will catch up with you. The more you lie, the more stress you put on yourself to remember every bullshit thing that came out of your mouth. If you feel you're being lied to, there is something to your intuitive hit. So that is what's happening. So remember, I've already told you the analogies of these cards. However, this is in a struggling relationship. I was going to say committed relationship. This is for a struggling relationship. We also have the Tower. So I'll go ahead and speak what the Tower is. Because, yeah, something in regards to what you're dealing with, being in a struggling relationship, is saying that there's lies there. With the Tower in a struggling relationship, it says the fog that has been surrounding you lately is about to clear. Warning. The things that pulls you out may not be fun. The sudden change of the events or news will allow you to see things as people for allow you to see things and people for what they really are. All illusions and lies will crumble and you'll be left facing the truth. So again, this person is lying to you, and that's the reason why there is an ending to this relationship. You need to set the boundaries. That's at the bottom of the deck. The family and friends will support you or can support you, and this could be new family and friends. The Page of Wands energy is yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that is real is the present moment. The present moment is that this relationship is struggling and is filled with lies, and that's the reason why it's struggling. Sorry to have to put it this way, but that's just basically what it is. And then we have the Seven of Wands that comes out. Seven of Wands energy in a struggling relationship. Seven of Wands energy in a struggling relationship says, here it is. When your loved ones first react, when your loved one's first reaction is to be defensive, there's often trauma in their past, which their defense mechanism has helped them to cope with different situations. Under stress, the defensiveness comes up. Instead of following and the defensiveness back to them, try opening the conversation up to what they need to feel safe. So in regards to this lying person or this lying situation, you have to go ahead and say, you know what, just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth or shame the devil, right? Tell me the truth. Do it to where they feel comfortable enough to talk to you and let you know what really is the issue and what really is happening. Because this person has been lying. Lie and you be lied to. And so that is basically what this person is doing. They're lying to cover up the past, and that's why the King of Wands is here, the Tower is here, and the Seven of Wands is here. Like I said, normal King of Wands energy is a true leader. Someone is telling you to do bigger, dream bigger, and be better. But in this situation, this is with the struggling relationship. The struggles come with the lies. The struggles come with the endings, with the Tower, and also with the Seven of Wands energy when it comes to, you know, someone being defensive because they're lying and they know it, or they're not being true to you. Okay, so the Three of Swords energy comes out. Hold on one second. Three of Swords energy in a committed relationship comes out when, in a struggling relationship, is communication has likely shut down about important issues lately because of a pattern of fighting over everything. It can be hard to feel like you can express yourself if it doesn't feel safe. The longer the silence happens, the harder it is to get some healthy communication in place. Maybe it's time for a mediator or a counselor to help break up the ice. So again, if you make this person feel comfortable with telling you the truth, then you won't get to this part. If you learn how to communicate with the Seven of Wands energy and the Three of Swords, it can be a mist of understanding. Not necessarily, it could be change, which means endings, but you can learn how to understand and see from this person's perspective if it's not too late, if that makes sense. And so now we have the Ace of Wands energy, right? So the Ace of Wands, when it comes to a struggling relationship, let me make sure this is the right one. The Ace of Wands, when it comes to a struggling relationship, it says wands can be used to create and also destroy, just like issues in a relationship. They can either bring people together or force them apart. All parties involved have power and responsibilities in the relationship. The Ace of Wands is assigned to recognize yours. So what is your power in this relationship? What is it that you bring to the table? So in this situation, it said it can be used to create and it also can be used to destroy. So are you going to destroy this relationship? Are you going to create something new? Are you going to create understanding? What is your role in this relationship? Because obviously there were no boundaries, and that's why firm boundaries are needed now. Page of Wands energy, you're in the energy of either forgiving or learning to understand where this person is coming from. But if you would have watched the reading before, when it came to the committed relationship, when it started to get, before it started to get rocky, these are things that you have to go ahead and set the boundaries with. And also being, if you watch my other reads with the general love meaning and single and loving it, it tells you set your boundaries, say what you want, do the things that you want, and also let this person know what you are willing to, what you are willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. And all of these come from past experiences. So again, you know, the devotion, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Cancer, that's always our love that we give out. However, when it comes to issues where you have to be able to choose between the two, then that's when we actually have to know that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes it means that there has to be an ending to it, ending for a new beginning. And so the Chariot energy comes out here. And so with the Chariot for the struggling relationship says sex is an important part of a romantic relationship. Maybe if you are out of sync with your sex drive clocks, or one's partner's sexual energy has dried up completely, whatever the discrepancy or imbalance in the bedroom, it's best to get some assistance before one of you has had enough and calls it quits. So that's where this struggling relationship is going towards. There's lies, there's deception, there's no communication. And in this process, you know, if the sex isn't there as well, then someone will not have the confidence, which is the Queen of Wands energy, to move forward with this person. And so, or with this place or thing. And so that's the reason why the relationship is struggling. And so for the Queen of Wands energy, struggling relationship, begging your partner for attention and affection is frustrating. If you're one step away from screaming, "Look at me," at the top of your lungs, maybe you need to stand up and speak out for your needs. No one puts you in the corner. That's like no one puts baby in the corner, because this person, you know, the communication isn't here. There's lies here. There's not a sexual energy here. There is no attention or affection being had in this relationship. So that's why it's struggling, because the boundaries weren't set in the beginning. So that's where the firm boundaries are needed, and the honesty and the communication has to happen. So this may be time for you to receive some type of help from the outside. And the Page of Cups is here, right? So with the Page of Cups being here, sorry about that. The Page of Cups, when it comes to a struggling relationship, it says relationships can't grow or thrive if there is no open communication happening. If there is no open communication happening between the people involved. If someone is manipulative to get their way, this is a call to knock it off or call the person out on their childish behavior. Some emotional development is needed, especially when it comes to communication complex emotions. When it comes to communicating complex emotions. So again, communication is the key in regards to understanding who this person is and what their past traumas are. Because for some reason, this person feels the need to have to lie in order to get their way through. But once you tell one lie, you have to tell 3,000 more in order for you to get through that first lie that you told. And then there's a death. The death energy. And so the death is card of Scorpio. That doesn't necessarily mean actual death. It says there is no point in mourning the relationship you once had. It is not the one you have right now. It's time to take off the rose-colored glasses and see the value in your relationship as it is now, so that you can be honest about what needs work, what work needs to be done to improve it. So again, remember, us Cancers, we always live in the Six of Pentacles energy. We give to others, and we also live in the Six of Cups energy when it comes to holding on to a memory or a moment of why you let this person in your life. Because Cancers let a lot of people in their life, but the people that stay are the ones that they feel like they had a connection with, or they feel some type of loyalty to. And when you're in a relationship, the loyalty comes with the memories of the past, and you can hold on if you're communicating. If somebody loves you for the creative, quirky person that you are. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, right? So the Three of Pentacles, when it comes to a struggling relationship, says when one person in a relationship decides, when one person in a relationship decides they can coast, things start to take a nosedive. It's not the time to be lazy or assume that the other person will do all the hard work. Follow through, be present, and have integrity, or you will ruin your relationship. So again, the communication lies here. You have to spark the relationship and keep it going, and keep the energy, sexual, mentally, and physical energy alive in a relationship, or they will start to feel like you're not giving them what they want, or they're not giving you what you want, and there will be lies, there will be deception, there will be feel the need to be defensive, there will be heartbreak, there will be someone stepping out, and not because this person isn't taking what it is that's happening in this relationship. So the Death and the Tower will also, and the Three of Swords will come, because there's deception. You're deceiving each other, or you're not being what you need to be. And so the Magician comes out, not necessarily what you need to be. I'm sorry, I said that the wrong way. It's not what you thought that it would be. So if the communication happens in the beginning of the relationship, and the boundaries are set, and you know what it is that you're not willing to accept, and just go from here. Every situation is a lesson. Everything that you go through, heartbreak, pain, some type of suffering, some type of struggle, even love comes with a lesson behind it. So again, it's acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So you're learning from this. It could be to find that devoted partner that you're looking for, or it could be to try to mend a relationship if it hasn't gone too far. But if you set boundaries and you communicate, in the beginning, this struggling relationship may not end this way, or may not be this way, and you can communicate and talk about and have that sexual aspect of a relationship, mental, physical relationship that you want, that you're devoted to. So then we have the Magician card with the struggling relationship. The Magician signifies that both people are in the relationship need to bring their energy and time to the table. Are you both putting in the necessary work to make a relationship the best it can be? If not, you could be left feeling regret and wishing you had made more out of what you had. But put in your very best effort. So you're putting in your very best effort. You need to learn in the beginning to communicate. You need to learn, and if it's too late, it's still time to make it better. If this is not a mentally or physical abusive relationship, it's still time to create it, to understand, to relearn each other, to restart, to start over from where you are, because basically right now you're at a standstill. There's no communication. You're not communicating the right way. There's more stabs in the back, meaning that words are hurting, which is you feeling the need to have to stand up for yourself, because there's lies, and there's deception, or there's some type of misunderstanding when it comes to what this person really wanted, and the mask that they wore in the beginning to get basically what they wanted, if that makes sense. So remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. I am going to put my original shuffle in the beginning, where I explain the different analogies of the tarot cards that came out, but also I went ahead and put in the energies of the Modern Love Tarot deck as well. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out my other reads, the general love meaning for these actual cards, the single and loving it for these actual cards, and committed relationship for these actual cards. The next one will be ready for love, or I think the next one I'm going to do is the end. And then after that, it'll be ready for love and dating, because once you've went through something, you know what you're not going to go through. So ready for love and dating is going to be the next one that I do. All right, you guys, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot, and also my Patreon and Anchor podcast under Phoenix Empath Intuitive. All right, you guys, have a nice day.